I think for 70 years, the currency has been the same. And as broadcasters, when we talk about performance, we really talk about delivery, which means did my TV campaign post? But we've entered into a new era where people are not buying platforms. It's not just TV is the only game in town, and they're not just buying people. So they're not just buying, adults 25, 54 or women or so on and so forth, but they're really looking to buy outcomes. They want to know exactly how their media dollars are being spent and what results they're getting from those dollars. We were seeing it in big clients, and of course, I think in the local space, you feel it, right? You want to make sure that your local grocery chain or furniture store is actually making money. Their businesses are thriving and your community is thriving. And then in the national space, you have Horizon, who's come out and said that they want 50% of all of their buys in the next few years to be, maybe it was 5 years, I think they said, to be based on outcomes. And so that's a pretty bold statement. That's a challenge. That's a big challenge for the agency and for I think the media community at large. But it's indicative of where our clients are expecting us to go, and so where we're focused on going.
Give us a snapshot of what you can provide.
Sure. So about a month ago, we announced a partnership with Alphonso, which is a TV data company that allows us to do attribution for linear and OTT all in one fell swoop. So for the first time, we can measure linear and TV with the same reporting and performance indicators. They, like other competitors out in the space, build smart chip TVs that use ACR technology to monitor what they index content and monitor viewership data, and they have an enormous repository of data. I think they reach 34 million households. It's 1 in 4 TV homes. In Houston, it's 1 in 3. So to give you a sense of the scale, in Houston, there's 2 million TV homes. They reach 800,000. Our friends at Nielsen measure 800, so it's 1,000 times the scale. So the amount of data is just mind-boggling, and so that's one of the reasons we're partnering with them. And with that data, we can connect it to a home's device graph and devices that they're likely to take any kind of action on. So we're really looking at 3 different performance indicators. One is reach extension. By adding OTT as essentially another channel, what kind of additional reach are we getting? So we'll see, I'd say a standard local buy, you'll get 1 million household reach on linear, 200,000 household reach on OTT, and maybe, low single digits, 4% of TV viewers also saw OTT. So you'd see, 160,000 incremental homes from adding OTT. It's a pretty compelling case for why you need both. So reach extension is one KPI that we're looking at. A second would be websites. So we're able to not just see who saw your ad, but did they go to the website, and then what actions did they take on the website? Did they fill out a lead form? Did they go to a contact us page? What kind of information are they looking for? And then the third, through location services provider, we're able to see who saw your ad and then went to your actual location. So did Jessica see a car commercial and then on Saturday go to the dealership? So those are the 3 performance indicators that we're able to measure both our OTT and our television campaigns all in one through this new partnership.
So you're going to the market with this, and what's been the reaction?
Yeah, so we announced it about March 15th, but we've been in pilot on it for quite some time, so we were able to kind of get a sense of what the reaction is, and it's been overwhelmingly positive. I think there's a lot of information. So our goal is to make this really simple. I don't want to get kicked out of a car dealership by making it too complicated. And so how do you make this dead simple? What information can we give you? How are we going to give it to you? And then I think the biggest thing is it's not a one-stop shop solution. We're not going to run a campaign, get the results, and then turn everything we've ever known around just based on these results. There's so much information that's not included in those three KPIs. So we're using it to help advance our sort of consultative sales approach with our clients. How do we fill in the gaps with call center information? How do we fill in the gaps around brand awareness? And really use the data to foster a conversation that will allow us to optimize their media buy in a way that we never have been able to before. That's much more endemic and familiar for people who buy social or buy search, who make optimization decisions daily. We're not quite at daily, but if every month we're able to make tweaks here or there, and increase the yield of all of our clients' campaigns, they've been pretty excited about that idea. And we've seen really good results in the pilot phase, and it's too soon to say as we're rolling this out so far.